Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the side of the freeway. Cool bike path though. Makes it easier to get off the road with the traffic. How do you know when someone's truly sincere? How can you tell? How do you know? Well, the truth in my experience is you don't really know how transparent and how honest and just how, what's the right word to say, promising they are. They promise you the world. How do you know it's going to be the world? Well, you just don't know. I'll use it as an example. I've been trying to sell my cars for 12 months. Right, and in the first month of selling them, I had this man very interested. His name is Dom, and he came down to see the vans, and he said, "Listen, man, this is exactly the cars that I'm after." I was selling my beloved '73 Volkswagen Combi van and the Ute that I was going to restore, and I said to Dom, "Listen, it's $7,000 for the Ute, it's $15,000 for the van." I don't have pictures of it. I wish I could show you, but I'll get some at a later date. If you're not aware, go onto my Instagram account, Mango Rider, and a couple of pictures on there are of the van. And so I said to him, "Listen, yeah, $7,000 for the Ute, 15 for the van, 22 in total." So we shook on it, and I was like, "Cool, man. No worries, all good, first payment needs to be in a couple of weeks just to secure it." And he's like, "Yep, sure, no worries." 10 months has gone by and lots of shit in between, like breaking up, divorcing from or separating from his wife, and just promise after promise after promise of something happening, and nothing's happening. So why do you keep hanging on? Why do I keep hanging on? Too much of a nice person. I'm just very forgiving. You can burn me really hard and I just can't be angry. I'm just not an angry type of person. I just can't be forthright in that way. I'm learning to be better. To be able to say, "Listen, this is the deal, this is how it is, you either stick to it or you can bugger off." But I truly believe that, Dom can pay. And if he can, I'm hoping and praying that the people that can pay him the money so he can pay me after almost 12 months of, wanting to sell them. And he feels really bad, and, there's so many different complexities of the whole situation. I'm probably not explaining them all, but when someone just keeps promising you, just cut the cord, man. Don't hang on like I have in my experience of this situation. Just set the rules very early, and once you do that, then people either stick to them or they don't. It just means that you stop going around in a merry-go-round left, right and center. And it takes energy from you. It's taken energy from me, and I feel as though if I just set the boundaries very firmly from the start and wasn't so freelance and nice about the whole thing, then, it wouldn't be such a head fuck. So when people are promising you things and they're saying, "Listen, man, just hang in there, it's all good, it's gonna happen," how long can you wait for? How long can you just put up with it before it gets to the point where you're like, "You know what, I'm jack of this, I've had enough, I can't do it anymore." And it just doesn't come down to selling cars. It can be, people that have owed you money that you've lent, out of your, good, honest heart, and you've said to them, "Listen, pay me back at this point," and they just don't, And I need to get better at, I was watching a YouTube video on Harley yesterday, and he was saying, "Listen, if you owe me money, I will chase your ass down." And I'm totally with you, man, because it's something I find, it's just hard when you expect people to do the right thing, and the right thing is just to pay back money that you owe. It's just like, well, you're kind of burning me, man, and it's not the right way to go about it. And I think you just have to become a hard ass, unfortunately. You just have to set the rules, and people are like, you're not being very nice. And it's like, well, sometimes if you don't, man, people just stick you in the fire and burn the living shit out of you. So I think stay strong, and in this lesson I've just, set the rules early, set the boundaries early, and say, listen, this is the deal, if not, I'm coming for you. Otherwise, people just, from nice people, and I've always found, the places I've worked in my life, people have taken advantage of me as well. Because it's just like, sure, man, you can get away with that, I'm cool, I'm easy, too fucking relaxed. It's great to be relaxed when I ride around Australia for 6 months on my bike. But when it comes to work and money and more things that are, money orientated, you just got to be a bit harsh. You've got to be a bit harder. So harden the fuck up, man. That's the key, and that's what I'm going to do this year. Set the boundaries early and say, listen, this is the fucking deal. If you don't stick to that, piss off. And, it's just, it's one of those things that's just very hard to do when you haven't done it for most of your life. But if you don't do it, people just walk all over you for the rest of your life. So got to get hard at some point, and 2017 is the year of hardness, as well as being soft, but hardness in different ways. So soft, gentle and kind, as we like, but hard to get through life, to set some things in motion in order to stop people bending you over backwards. So if you're having similar troubles, man, I can sympathise with you. It's hard when you're a really, really nice person and a very forgiving person. People take advantage of that, and you have to learn to just understand their predicament but yours at the same time, and always stick to your schedule, because it's nice to think that there's all these people in the same realm and mindset as you, but unfortunately there's not. So stick to the rules, or make some rules and stick to them, and things will progress and move forward as best they can for yourself.